Welcome back to this sacred space, beautiful soul. If you're new here, I want you to know that you didn't find this video by accident. The divine led you here today because there's a message your heart has been waiting to hear. For those of you who have been on this journey with us, welcome back to our spiritual family where angels speak and hearts are healed. Today, your angels want you to know a truth that will change the way you see the days ahead. There is a shift happening around you now. It is quiet, hidden from human eyes, but heaven is moving the pieces. Your soulmate has been carrying something heavy in their heart. And today, the angels are ready to reveal what they've been trying to say to you across time and space. Before we dive deep into this divine revelation, if this message already feels like it's speaking to your spirit, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. When you do this, you're not just subscribing to a channel, you're joining a community of souls who believe in divine love and angelic guidance. Your subscription helps these messages reach others who need to hear them just as much as you do. Right now, I want you to type "I believe" in the comments if you're ready to receive this message from your angels. Type those two powerful words that open your heart to divine truth. The angels see your faith, and they're smiling as they prepare to share what your soulmate's heart has been holding. There's someone walking this earth right now whose soul is connected to yours in ways that transcend this physical world. They may be across the street or across the ocean, but the angels want you to know that distance means nothing to divine love. This person has been carrying a confession in their heart, something they've been wanting to tell you, and today, the heavens are breaking their silence. Your angels are whispering that this soul connection you've been praying for, hoping for, waiting for, is about to take a beautiful turn. The person who is meant to love you completely has been struggling with their own fears, their own worthiness, their own ability to be the partner your beautiful heart deserves. They've been asking the universe if they're enough for someone as special as you. Listen closely, because this is what your soulmate's heart has been crying out to the angels. They've been saying, "God, I don't know if I'm worthy of the love that's waiting for me. I see this beautiful soul in my dreams, in my prayers, in the quiet moments when I'm alone with you, and I wonder if I could ever be enough to make them happy. I've made mistakes. I've been broken. I've let people down before. How could someone so pure, so full of light, ever choose someone like me?" The angels want you to know that your soulmate has been praying for you just as much as you've been praying for them. They've been asking God to make them better, to heal their wounds, to prepare their heart to love you the way you deserve to be loved. They've been on their own journey of transformation, and the angels are working in their life just as they're working in yours. Your soulmate has been confessing to heaven that they're scared. They're scared of not being enough, scared of ruining something beautiful, scared of their past defining their future. But the angels want you to know that this fear is actually proof of how much they already love you. Only someone who treasures something precious worries about being worthy of it. The divine has been showing your soulmate your heart through dreams and signs. They've been seeing your kindness, your strength, your beautiful spirit, and it's been overwhelming them because they can't believe someone like you could be meant for someone like them. They've been confessing to God that they're trying to become the person you deserve, working on healing their own heart so they can offer you a love that's whole and pure. Your angels are revealing that this person has been through their own dark nights of the soul. They've been walking through their own healing journey, facing their shadows and asking God to transform them from the inside out. They've been praying, "Lord, if this love is real, if this person is meant for me, please make me worthy of them. Help me become the partner they need, the love they deserve." The beautiful truth the angels want you to understand is that God never brings two people together by accident. As it says in Ecclesiastes 3:1, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Your season of divine love is approaching, and both of your hearts are being prepared for what's coming. Your soulmate has been confessing to the angels that they've been learning to love themselves so they can love you better. They've been working through old patterns, old hurts, old ways of thinking that kept them from being ready for true love. They've been telling heaven, I want to be healed completely before I meet them. I want to offer them a heart that's free from the baggage of my past. The angels are smiling because they can see how both of your hearts are expanding, how both of your souls are preparing for the most beautiful love story. Your soulmate has been asking God to show them how to love like Christ loved, how to serve, how to cherish, how to protect the heart of someone so precious. There have been moments when your soulmate has felt you in their spirit. They've been sitting quietly and suddenly felt a warmth in their chest, a knowing that somewhere in this world there's someone thinking of them with love. They've been confessing to the angels that these moments make them cry because they feel so undeserving of such pure love. Your angels want you to know that your soulmate has been having dreams about you. Not dreams where they see your face clearly, but dreams where they feel your presence, your energy, your love. They wake up from these dreams with tears in their eyes because they can feel how real this connection is, and they've been begging God to help them be ready when the time comes. The confession that's been heavy on their heart is this: they're terrified that when you meet, you'll see all their flaws, all their imperfections, all the ways they're still growing, and you'll decide they're not worth waiting for. They've been praying, God, please let them see my heart, not just my mistakes. Please let them feel how much I already love them. Even though we haven't met, your soulmate has been working on forgiveness, forgiving themselves for past relationships that didn't work out, forgiving themselves for times they weren't the partner they wanted to be. They've been confessing to heaven that they used to think they were broken beyond repair, but prayer and divine love have been healing them from the inside out. The angels are revealing that your soulmate looks at couples who have been together for decades and prays that you and they will have that kind of love. They've been asking God to teach them how to love for a lifetime, how to choose love every single day, how to be the kind of partner who makes marriage feel like heaven on earth. Your person has been confessing that they're learning to see themselves the way God sees them. They're understanding that they're not their past mistakes, they're not their fears, they're not their insecurities. They're a beloved child of God who is worthy of giving and receiving divine love. There's something else your angels want you to know about your soulmate's heart. They've been praying for your healing too. Even though they haven't met you yet, they've been asking God to heal any hurt in your heart from past relationships, to prepare your spirit to receive the love they want to give you. They've been saying, God, if my person has been hurt before, please heal them. Help them trust again. Help them believe in love again. Your soulmate has been confessing to the angels that they're learning what it means to be emotionally available, to be vulnerable, to open their heart completely to another person. They've been asking God to remove any walls around their heart, any fear of intimacy, any patterns that might keep them from loving you fully. The divine has been teaching your soulmate about patience, about divine timing, about trusting God's plan even when their heart is eager to find you. They've been learning that the waiting period isn't punishment, it's preparation. They've been confessing that the longing in their heart for you has taught them how precious love really is. Your angels are revealing that your soulmate has been praying for your protection. They've been asking God to keep you safe, to surround you with peace, to bless your days even before they're part of your life. They've been saying, Lord, please take care of my person. Please let them know they're loved even while we're apart. The confession that brings tears to your soulmate's eyes is this: they've been asking God if they're allowed to love you as much as they already do. They feel this overwhelming love for someone they haven't met yet. And sometimes it scares them because they wonder if it's too much, too intense, too deep for someone who's still a stranger. Your soulmate has been working on becoming financially stable, emotionally mature, spiritually grounded because they want to be a blessing in your life, not a burden. They've been confessing to heaven that they want to add to your happiness, not complicate it. They want to be someone you can lean on, depend on, build a beautiful life with. The angels want you to know that your soulmate has been learning about your love language through divine revelation. They've been getting impressions about how you like to be loved, whether it's through words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, or receiving gifts. God has been preparing their heart to love you in exactly the way that makes you feel most cherished. Your person has been confessing that they've been practicing faithfulness even while they're single. They've been asking God to help them be completely devoted to you even before they meet you, to save their deepest love, their most intimate conversations, their future dreams for you alone. If this message is touching your heart, please hit the like button to let the angels know you're receiving this revelation. Your like helps this message reach other souls who need to hear about God's plan for divine love in their lives. There's more your angels want you to know about what your soulmate has been carrying in their heart. They've been confessing that they're scared of the intensity of their feelings for you. They've never felt love this deep for someone they haven't met, and it's been overwhelming them. They've been asking God if it's normal to love someone so completely before you've even looked into their eyes. Your soulmate has been working on communication, asking God to help them express their feelings clearly, to be honest about their emotions, to be the kind of partner who creates safety through their words. They've been confessing that in past relationships, they sometimes struggled to say what was in their heart, but they're learning to be brave with their love for you. The angels are revealing that your soulmate has been preparing their living space for you. Not in an obsessive way, but in a hopeful way. They've been asking God to bless their home, to make it a place where love can flourish, where you would feel comfortable and welcome. They've been confessing that sometimes they look around their space and wonder what you would think of it. Your person has been learning about sacrifice, about putting someone else's needs before their own, about loving selflessly. They've been asking God to show them how to love like Jesus loved, how to lay down their life for someone they treasure. They've been confessing that they want to be the kind of partner who makes love feel easy, natural, blessed. The divine has been teaching your soulmate about forgiveness in advance. They've been learning to forgive quickly, to choose love over being right, to extend grace when you're having a difficult day. They've been confessing to heaven that they want to be a source of peace in your life, not stress or conflict. Your angels want you to know that your soulmate has been praying about your future children together. They've been asking God to bless the family you might create, to help them be a good parent, to raise children who know they're loved by both their earthly parents and their heavenly Father. Even if children aren't in God's plan for you both, they've been praying for whatever family structure God has designed for your love. Your soulmate has been confessing that they've been saving parts of themselves for you. Not just their body, but their dreams, their deepest thoughts, their silly jokes, their most vulnerable moments. They've been asking God to help them reserve the best parts of who they are for the person who will appreciate them most. The angels are revealing that your person has been working on their relationship with God because they know that the strongest marriages are built on a foundation of faith. They've been confessing that they want to be able to pray with you, to seek God's guidance together, to build a love that honors heaven. Your soulmate has been learning about your family through divine downloads. God has been giving them glimpses of the people who are important to you, and they've been praying for your family members, asking God to bless them, to help them be accepted into your family circle when the time comes. The confession that makes your soulmate weep is this: They've been asking God if they're allowed to love you forever. They feel this eternal love in their spirit, this knowing that you're meant to be together not just in this life but in eternity. And sometimes the depth of that truth overwhelms them. Your angels want you to know that your soulmate has been working on their health, their physical body, because they want to be strong enough to take care of you, to grow old with you, to have energy for all the adventures God has planned for your love story. They've been confessing that they want to be their best self for you. Your person has been learning about your interests through spiritual revelation. They've been drawn to activities, music, foods, places that connect them to your energy. They might not understand why they suddenly love certain things, but the angels are preparing their heart to connect with yours on every level. The divine has been teaching your soulmate about abundance, about believing they deserve good things, about stepping into the prosperity that will allow them to bless your life. They've been confessing that they want to be able to provide for you, to take you on beautiful trips, to give you gifts that show how precious you are to them. Your soulmate has been asking God about your past, not because they're judgmental, but because they want to understand how to love you well. They've been praying for wisdom about any wounds you might be carrying, any fears you might have, any ways they can be healing in your life rather than triggering. As Romans 8:28 tells us, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Your angels want you to know that everything both you and your soulmate have been through has been preparing you for this divine love that's coming. The angels are revealing that your soulmate has been having moments where they feel you praying for them. They'll be going about their day and suddenly feel surrounded by love, by peace, by the presence of someone who cares about them deeply. They've been confessing to God that these moments give them hope, strength to keep growing, keep healing, keep preparing. Your person has been learning about divine timing, about trusting God's schedule even when their heart is eager to find you. They've been confessing that the waiting has been difficult, but they're beginning to understand that every day apart is making them more ready for every day together. Your soulmate has been working on their emotional intelligence, their ability to understand feelings, to create emotional safety, to be present during difficult conversations. They've been asking God to help them be the kind of partner who makes you feel heard, understood, valued in every moment. The angels want you to know that your soulmate has been praying about your wedding day. They've been asking God to bless that sacred moment when you promise to love each other forever. They've been confessing that they can't wait to speak vows that come from the deepest place in their heart, to make promises to you in front of God and your loved ones. Your person has been learning about your dreams through divine revelation. God has been showing them glimpses of what matters to you, what you hope for, what would make you happiest. They've been praying about how they can support your dreams, how they can be a partner who helps you become everything God created you to be. The confession that keeps your soulmate awake at night is this: they've been asking God how someone like you could be meant for someone like them. Not because they think poorly of themselves, but because they're in awe of your beauty, your kindness, your pure heart. They feel like they've won the lottery of love before they've even met you. Your soulmate has been working on generosity, on giving freely, on being someone who blesses others. They've been asking God to expand their heart, to make them someone who gives love abundantly, who serves joyfully, who thinks of others before themselves. The angels are revealing that your soulmate has been feeling your energy during worship. When you're praising God, when you're in deep prayer, when you're feeling closest to heaven, they feel it too. They've been confessing that these moments of shared spiritual connection make them cry because they can feel how real your bond is. Your person has been learning about your love for God through spiritual impressions. They can sense how much you love Jesus, how important your faith is to you, and they've been asking God to deepen their own relationship with Him so they can match your spiritual maturity. The divine has been preparing your soulmate for the responsibility of loving someone so precious. They've been asking God for wisdom, for strength, for the grace to be worthy of the trust you'll place in them. They've been confessing that loving you feels like the most important job they'll ever have. Your soulmate has been working on patience, on kindness, on gentleness, because they can sense these are qualities you value. They've been asking God to make them more like Christ, to love you the way Jesus loves the church. They've been confessing that they want to be a reflection of God's love in your life. The angels want you to know that your soulmate has been praying for your protection from anyone who might try to hurt you. They've been asking God to surround you with people who appreciate you, to keep you away from anyone who doesn't see your worth. Even though they're not in your life yet, they're already protective of your heart. Your person has been confessing that they've been saving their best love for you. They've been careful not to give away pieces of their heart that belong to you. They've been asking God to help them guard their emotional intimacy, their deepest thoughts, their most romantic gestures for the person who will treasure them. The divine has been teaching your soulmate about covenant love, about the difference between conditional love and unconditional love. They've been learning that true love doesn't depend on circumstances, on feelings, on perfect days. They've been confessing that they want to love you through every season of life. Your soulmate has been working on their ability to provide emotional security. They want to be someone you can depend on, someone whose love never wavers, someone who makes you feel safe to be completely yourself. They've been asking God to help them create an atmosphere where your heart can rest. The angels are revealing that your soulmate has been feeling guilty for loving you so much before meeting you. They wonder if it's wrong to have such deep feelings for someone who's still a stranger. But the divine keeps reassuring them that soul connections transcend physical meetings. Your person has been learning about your wounds through divine compassion. God has been giving them a heart that breaks for any pain you've experienced, any tears you've cried, any times you've felt unloved. They've been praying for healing over every hurt in your history. The confession that overwhelms your soulmate with emotion is this: they've been asking God if they're allowed to want forever with you. They can feel in their spirit that you're meant to be together until death do you part. And the beauty of that truth sometimes brings them to tears. Your soulmate has been working on becoming financially blessed because they want to be able to take care of you, to provide for your needs, to give you beautiful experiences. They've been asking God to prosper them so they can be a blessing in your life. The divine has been showing your soulmate how to pray for you specifically. They've been getting impressions about things you're struggling with, dreams you're believing for, prayers you're praying. They've been interceding for you without even knowing your name. Your angels want you to know that your soulmate has been preparing their heart to love any children you might have from previous relationships. They've been asking God to give them a parent's heart, to help them love completely, to be a blessing to every member of your family. Your person has been confessing that they're nervous about meeting you because they want everything to be perfect. They want your first conversation to flow naturally, your first date to be magical, your first kiss to be unforgettable. They've been asking God to help them be relaxed, authentic, completely themselves when you meet. The angels are revealing that your soulmate has been working on their communication with God because they want to be able to hear heaven's guidance for your relationship. They've been asking for wisdom to know how to love you well, when to speak and when to listen, how to be God's hands and feet in your life. Your soulmate has been learning about your personality through divine downloads. They're beginning to understand your humor, your sensitivity, your strength, your tender places. God has been preparing them to love every aspect of who you are. The confession that keeps your soulmate in constant prayer is this: They've been asking God to make them worthy of the trust you'll place in them. They understand that choosing to love someone is sacred, and they want to honor that gift by being completely faithful, completely devoted, completely present, as 1 Corinthians 13:4-7 reminds us. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Your soulmate has been asking God to give them this kind of love for you. Your angels want you to know that the time of waiting is almost over. Your soulmate's confession, their heart preparation, their spiritual growth has been leading to this moment when heaven will bring you together. Trust the process, trust God's timing. Trust that everything has been working together for your good. The divine wants you to know that you are so loved, so treasured, so valued by the person whose heart beats for you even from a distance. Your soulmate's last confession is simply this: they're ready to love you the way God always intended for you to be loved. If this message has touched your heart, if you can feel the truth of divine love preparing to enter your life, please type "blessed and ready" in the comments below. Let your angels know that you're prepared to receive the love that's been ordained for you since before time began. Please share this video with someone who needs to hear about God's plan for divine love in their life. Your share could be the very thing that helps another soul prepare their heart for their own soulmate's arrival. Remember, beautiful soul, you are loved beyond measure. You are worthy of the most beautiful love story, and your angels are working right now to bring you and your soulmate together in divine timing. Trust the process, keep your heart open, and prepare for the most beautiful chapter of your love story to begin. Until we meet again in this sacred space, may you feel surrounded by angelic love, protected by divine grace, and filled with hope for the beautiful future God has prepared for your heart. Thank you for watching.